Russian forces continue to withdraw some elements from northwestern Kherson region, but it is still unclear if they will fight for Kherson city, says the Institute for the Study of War. The think tank has observed that Russian forces are continuing to prepare fallback and defensive positions on the left bank of the Dnieper River and northwest of Kherson city, while transporting additional mobilized forces there. Some Russian elite units, such as airborne forces and naval infantry, are reportedly continuing to operate on the western bank of the Dnieper River, and this remains the best indicator of Russian intentions. So while the relocation of the Kherson region occupation administration to Annexed and Skadovsk by the Crimean border may suggest that Russian forces are preparing to abandon Kherson city, it may equally indicate that they're setting conditions for urban combat within the city. Meanwhile, in the east of Ukraine, Russian forces prematurely impaled an insufficient concentration of mobilized personnel on offensive pushes near Bakhmut and Vuhledar in Donetsk region, wasting the fresh supply of mobilized personnel on marginal gains towards operationally insignificant settlements. The Institute for the Study of War says Russian forces would likely have had more success in such offensive operations if they had waited until enough mobilized personnel had arrived to a massive force large enough to overcome Ukrainian defenses. UK's Defence Ministry also says that due to the low morale and even reluctance to fight, Russian forces have probably started deploying the so-called barrier troops or blocking units. These units threaten to shoot their own retreating soldiers in order to compel offensives and have been used in previous conflicts by Russian forces. Recently, Russian generals likely wanted their commanders to use weapons against deserters, including possibly authorizing shooting to kill such defaulters after a warning had been given. The UK Defence Ministry says the tactic of shooting deserters likely attests to the low quality, low morale and indiscipline of Russian forces.